Shelley Winter. Live, local, topical, and relevant. So listen, Tuesday, there's an election. My dear sister, I've known her, many years. Marcye Scott is running simply to complete the term of her dad. That's it. That's it. I've known the family. As a matter of fact, my first time in radio, not Marcye. Marcy's been my friend ever since, but and Representative Scott, rest in peace. They were mad at me because I was supporting Deborah Honeycutt, who was running against Congressman Scott many years ago, and big disagreement. But Marcye has remained my friend even through that. She was my friend, even through all of that. Her mom was mad at me. Her dad was mad at me because I was supporting the Republican candidate Deborah Honeycutt at the time. And but Marcy's always been my friend, and she still remains my friend to this day. She's a beautifully smart, wonderful, hardworking woman, and she's simply running to finish out her dad's term because her dad died while in office. That's it. That's it. She's capable. She's not going to make any different votes than her dad would make. It's just a legacy thing, and it's fair. And it should happen that way. Shouldn't even be an election. And I got to say to any Republican out there, you're allowed to vote in this upcoming runoff election if you're in the 13th Congressional District. I know my good friend Cesar Gonzalez is pushing his supporters who voted for him in a primary to vote for Marcye Scott because it's the right thing to do. You're not going to flip the seat. It's a special election between Everton Blair and Marcye Scott. I don't even know why Mr. Blair is running. What are you running for? What's the purpose? To say you were once a congressman? That's the only purpose I can see in running for a seat that ends in December. Dr. Jasmine Clark gets sworn in January. She's going to be the representative out of the 13th Congressional District. Everybody understands that. So why wouldn't you let the daughter of David Scott, who's worked with him for many, many years, been by his side, why would you just let her finish out his term? It's the right thing to do. You're running against her? Why? Why, Blair? You already ruined Gwinnett County school system. Gwinnett County school system was one of the best ever. Everton Blair becomes a member, and then that's it. Rankings dive. Now you want to do the same? I mean, I'm not a Democrat, but I'm a friend of Marcye and millions and tens of thousands of voters. Just go to the poll on Tuesday, Republicans included. Doesn't matter how you voted in the primary. Doesn't matter. This is a runoff election between Everton Blair and Marcye Scott. Republicans, hear me out. You can vote in this election on Tuesday. Vote for my dear friend and sister, Marcye Scott, so she can just finish out her dad's term and go on about her life. She's not trying to be a politician. She hasn't run for every single seat that's popped up. Everton Blair had his chance. He ran in a primary. He ran with Jones. He ran against Clark. He was in that race. Marcye Scott wasn't in that race. She didn't stand up and say, "Oh, I want to be my dad." No. Her dad passed away. There's a special election for a seat, and she ran for it. She announced she's running for it. And most people stayed away. No, not Everton Blair. He ran for the seat in a general primary, lost that badly, and then said, "Oh, I'm gonna get in this one." What? That should render you really, unqualified for it, because you don't even understand what's going on here. And it's fair for me, and I can say that you don't understand what's going on here. Jasmine Clark already beat you. Now you jumped in the special election. Why? Just to say you're a congressman one time? This is a lifelong dream. I want to be a congressman, so I'm okay to be a congressman for 4 months, 5 months. Come on, man. If you're listening to me right now, ladies and gentlemen, and you're in the 13th Congressional District, especially if you're a Republican, you can vote on Tuesday. Vote for Marcye Scott. Yes, she's a Democrat, but there's 2 Democrats running, and all she's doing is finishing out her father's seat. And the guy who ran for the Republicans, Cesar Gonzalez, good friend of mine, know him very well. He's even supporting Marcye for the same reason I just said. Let her carry on her father's legacy through December. That's it. It's not going to change anything one way or the other. She's going to be a Democrat. That's what you had there before he passed away for many, many terms. So let the young lady finish out her dad's term. You know, what's Everton Blair going to go up there and do? And rattle the cages of the Democrats for 4 months? But really? Vote for Marcye Scott on Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen, please. Let's let Everton Blair now pick up or find another seat to run for. State rep, state senate, school board again. Just wants to be a politician. I don't trust people who just want to be politicians. I really don't trust them. Run for every seat that pops up. Nah. This leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Marcye Scott, vote for her Tuesday, please, if you're in the 13th Congressional District. We'll be right back.